I don't know why, but there's just something about speaking. There's something about me talking, literally just speaking, not even, yeah, giving advice, honestly, to someone, to you, to the camera. Just speaking gives me this sense of comfort, this sense of flow state. And it's so interesting. Maybe it's just a natural idea that humans like to talk about themselves. Because, yeah, I'm kind of talking about myself. And have you really noticed whenever you're speaking to your friend or something like that, you kind of like don't listen to them because you're like thinking, oh, you want to jump in with your own thoughts and ideas. Yeah, that's probably what's happening right now. But I just love the fact that I can just speak to someone, because when you really think about this new age of the internet, the YouTube, you can literally just record a video like I am about an interest you have. Let's say you just read Atomic Habits. Let's say I'm reading Atomic Habits right now. Let's say, oh, you learned something. Let's say, oh, you can habit stack by having already a habit. Let's say you go to the gym, but right after, no, to go to the gym, you put on your workout clothes, then you brush your teeth, and then you go to the gym, for example. And then after you go to the gym, instead of just going home, you do stretches after your workout. And that's like a habit stack where your habit becomes way easier because there's kind of like a cue. Because when you finish your workout, now you know, oh, I gotta stretch. Instead of just going, oh, where should I stretch? I could stretch before bed, I could stretch when I wake up. But then there's like too much friction between it. So when you habit stack, it just makes it easier to be able to stay consistent with your habits, and they become easier. You see, just giving advice like that from a book you read, and then, I don't know, maybe just helping other guys, that's enough to literally just give you, I don't know, 1K a month. 1K a month is literally life-changing. That's all you really need. 1K a month, you're fine. And I love this new age of internet, and I'm so excited to share my advice, share my journey with you, because there's a lot of just waste on the internet. So much like wasteful stuff. There's like so many things I just want to steal your attention from all the YouTubers. You see, like, all the YouTubers, they just want your attention, they just want your view, they just want you to click on their video, with their fancy thumbnail on their 30-minute video that, for example, yeah, let's talk about Mr. Beast. Mr. Beast, yeah, I respect him. He's a very good YouTuber. He's gotten like 10 million views in 3 hours, which is crazy. But when you really break it down, you're not learning anything that's really life-changing. Which, yeah, the thing is, there's always value. In every single video, there is value. Because there's the value of entertainment, the value of advice, or life-changing advice, or, yeah, that kind of value. Because for me, I give you kind of like value of like insights, what I've learned, what's worked, what hasn't worked. And Mr. Beast's entertainment. His videos might not change your life, but it's 30 minutes that you just spend watching a video, which is entertainment. Because imagine trying to really think about it, the videos that Mr. Beast makes, imagine 30 minutes. He's able to manage 10 million people to watch a 30-minute video. Like, of course, not everybody watches to the end, but like 30% of them actually do watch to the end. How much is that? That's like 3 million? 3 million people. Imagine how much money that is. That's crazy. And that's why Mr. Beast is like so respected. He's able to just like make these crazy things, get lots of views, and then with those views he just makes more crazier things. It's just this machine that keeps going up. And the real interesting thing about Mr. Beast is he doesn't do it for money at the end of the day. He doesn't really just focus on, oh, I want to make as much money, I want to make as much money. Because in one of his videos of building wells in Africa, one of the kids literally asked him, oh, Mr. Beast, what's the secret to success? And he literally said, oh, just do something you like for a long time and you'll be successful. That is so true in this modern day. Because let's say you like drawing. Let's say your flow state task where you literally love drawing. Then it might not make as much money as, let's say, agency and copywriting and whatever. And sales. Let's say it doesn't make as much money, right? But when you do drawing, when you're doing drawing for like 10, 20 months, you become good at it. And when you become good at it, people will want to pay you for what you do. It might not make as much money, yeah, but if it's really what's fulfilling to you, then that's probably what you're going to have to go into. For example, for me, I tried a lot of things. I was bouncing around I started with copywriting because I was like, okay, I want to make money. I've been on self-improvement. It's time to start making money. So I was like, okay, I'll start to make money. But I was like, okay, I hate copywriting. I started getting into like the spiritual side of things, of like reading The Way of the Superior Man or this. And then at some point I was actually, okay, I hate copywriting. I genuinely don't enjoy it. I wake up early, yeah, I'm disciplined, but it's just so boring. Come on. You're like researching, helping life coaches, helping gyms scale when you don't care about gyms. Like the only motivation for me when I was copywriting was money. And once I got the money, there was no motivation. I didn't want to help life coaches. I didn't want to help gyms. So I moved on to trying to like find my flow state task. Like, what could I do? So I started doing a lot of things. I started like getting into the flow state task, but then I realized, oh, I can't even make money from this. So I went back into trying to agency, but then I was like, okay, no, agency. I hate agency. I don't want to help random gyms, random chiropractors, random real estate agents scale to 6 figures. I don't care about them. You don't care about them. You don't care about some random gym scaling to 6 figures. Is that something you literally want to be proud of saying? Imagine saying, oh, I'll help chiropractic scale to 6 figures. I mean, yeah, maybe if like that's, if you're like if you genuinely believe that that's like your mission, your purpose in this life, to help chiropractic scale, then go for it. But it's probably not. So then I started just making videos, documenting my journey. And the real thing that I enjoy about this is that I can literally be giving advice to someone who will change the world. I know that you have the potential to change the world, and I'm literally giving you the advice to help you do that. And that's really my motivation, that I'm actually helping someone. Because with copywriting, you kind of like really manipulate people to buy your product. And I'm not gonna lie, you kind of play on their fear and play on the benefits and all of that. And I didn't really find that. It's kind of unethical when you really think about it. But if it makes money, it makes money. But I really just want to work with something I actually find a purpose in. I find giving advice, talking really, really just fun, purposeful. And when I make my first 10K a month, I'm not gonna stop. I enjoy speaking. I enjoy giving advice. I enjoy, let's say, coaching. And when I make 10K a month, I'm not gonna quit. Many people, when let's say I started doing copywriting, I'm still doing copywriting, and let's say I land a client with 3K a month, then all my money problems are gone. I make 3K a month, so now what? That was my whole driving force, to make just money. And now that my main driving force is gone, what am I supposed to do now? That's why you gotta really break down what you're doing with your life, because this is a really powerful thing that I want to leave you with, is that yeah, you might be thinking to yourself, okay, I'll just focus on agency and copywriting, and then I'll go to my purpose, my fulfilling thing, right? That's not really how it works. And I thought this too. I was like, okay, I'll start doing agency, and then I'll do some purposeful work. But then I realized, when you read, if you've ever read the first chapter of The Way of the Superior Man, it speaks about literally telling you that this is the biggest mistake as a man, thinking that that you could change your life. If you change your life, like in the fact that you've gone into something, invested into something, and you'll be able to just change the direction of it. That's not how it works. Because once you got into agency, you really think about it, you've made a lot of progress in that. You've not really wasted, you've spent 2 years doing agency, you get your first 10K a month, you get your first 3K a month, and now that you make money, you spent 2 to 3 years that you could have been leveling up your skill of, let's say, speaking, for me, coaching, and now you're stuck at level 1 again in a new business model. And if you focus, I do truly believe, if you focus on one thing for long enough, you can make money with it. And this is a real thing, because all the online space tells you, okay, making 10K a month the fastest way is possible. But if you want to make 10K a month the fastest way possible, it's gonna be the boring way. It's like agency, copywriting, sales. I never even understood what agency was, to be honest. Like, yeah, I understood, like, okay, agency, you connect a client to a prospect, and I have no idea how it works. Like with coaching, for example, I know what coaching is. It's literally as simple as just giving advice, holding people accountable, helping them, making videos so people can benefit from it. Simple as that. It's not that hard. And I can actually enjoy my life. I can be literally self-improvement full time, where I can literally just read books, explain what I've learned, and then help other young guys that could potentially change the world. And that's my mission. That's literally what I feel like doing. And I just feel like family is so important with this as well. This is like a little side tangent, but family really does keep you grounded. And without family, I don't know where I would be, honestly. My family has really helped me, and I want to leave you with this one final message that my dad told me when we were out in the park, and this was near the end of my copywriting journey. So I did like copywriting for quite a while. I think it was 4 to 6 months. It was 4 months, yeah, 4. And on the last week I was doing copywriting, he told me, "You're very disciplined, but..." We were walking down this hill in the park, and he just told me, "Enjoy the journey." And those words really hit my heart. I was like, okay, fuck. He literally just told me, enjoy the journey, because at the end of the day, that's actually what your life is, the journey. The destination is not what you want. And that's such a powerful message, and it really just makes me so emotional. You can see my eyes are starting to water. But it was such a powerful message, because if he didn't tell me that, I would generally still be doing copywriting, wasting my time. Because at the end of the day, let's say you make 1K a month. Now, that's it. With 1K a month, you can change your life. I know I'm just talking about this, ranting about this, but generally, I'm so excited to just share this advice with you, and I hope you really, really just get excited to see how this new age of the internet has literally changed so much, where you can literally just read a book, explain what you've learned, help other people with the knowledge you know, and make a crap ton of money. And still doing it in a purposeful way, where you're not just like you're not just doing it unethically, like copywriting, where you just play on people's fears or whatever. You don't really do that as copywriter, but that's kind of what you do. And really think about it. Come on, would you want to wake up and say, "Oh, I copyright for life coaches"? Sure, you make money, but is that it? Is that your whole driving force, to make money? What happens when you make money? You stop. When I make money, I won't stop. So I really want to leave you with this message so you can think about it, of like, really do enjoy the journey, because the destination is not what you want. The destination might seem, oh, the 10K a month, and whatever I can buy with the 10K a month. And you probably know that slow. You probably know that, oh, materialistic success about cars, and unintelligent people would look at me in my fancy car. You probably don't want that. You probably know that money could actually benefit your family. And that's the whole mission with me. I want to just help my family. So this is really something you can think about. Just really think about what you're doing for money. Really think about what you're doing. And is it something that you would want to wake up early for? Is it helping chiropractic scale with your agency, with Facebook ads? Is that something you want to do with the rest of your life? Probably not. So I would suggest you read the first chapter of The Way of Superior Man, and you really, really let this word sink in, okay? Just literally search up on Google, like, The Way of the Superior Man free PDF, and read the first chapter. It's literally like 2 pages. It will change your life. It would save you years of your life. And it saved me, I don't know, months, years of my life that I could have been copywriting or doing some random BS that I didn't really enjoy, but I just did it because of the money, and then I thought I could change it up by then doing purposeful work. It doesn't work like that. So